Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Here we are back in the garage. We've still got the Royale Crown on the lift, and we've got the rear side of the suspension still left to do. So let's come up here. We'll take a look at our repair order. There we go. We've got a small rubber bushing, a sway bar rear end link on the repair all running gear faults, and then in sloppy car steering, sway bar rear end link 2 times. So it looks like I think one of these sway bar rear end links is going to be the same one as up here, because I think there are only 2. I could be wrong, but I think there are only 2. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the suspension here, and we need to get to this. Yes, let's see. So what is holding us back from getting to this sway bar rear end link? Okay, so we got to pull the tire off. That, I guess that should be expected if we're going to be working on the suspension. We need to do that. So let's pull this tire off. And now let's see, is anything holding us back? No. Okay, so that's going to be fairly simple to remove. All right, so we got that one. And then we've got a small rubber bushing. And let's take a look. There's one there. And let's just take a look at the overall quality of this one. It looks fine. I think the rubber bushing that needs to be replaced is over on this side. Let's go here. You can kind of see what they do in this game is they give it a little extra rust texture. And so there we go. We'll get right in there. Yeah, so we have to remove the rear suspension arm, which means we have to remove the rear, let's see, spring cap, and that means the rear spring and the rear shock absorber cap. So anyway, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. So let's get to the sway bar rear end link on this side as well, because it looks like that one needs to be replaced. So we'll pull off this tire and we'll see if we can get, yeah, there we go. Get this one, kind of move our camera around, and it's, you know, it's kind of a tough spot to be in, but let's see what all we have to do again to get to that rubber bushing. Move the mouse over slightly. Can we reach it? Yes. Okay, so we'll get that. There we go. Shock absorber cap gone, rear spring gone, spring cap gone, rear suspension arm. And how should we do this? Okay, that comes out that way, and that comes out that way. And then let's take a look. And we'll look in our inventory just to see. Sway bar rear end link, one of those, 18% and 7%. And then 19% on this bushing. Definitely in need of some repair. Is there anything more? Is there another sway bar rear end link that we have to get to? It does not look like that. So let's go over to our part shop and order up some supplies here. We're going to get that, and then small rubber bushing. Let's see, right there. Okay, so we'll put these all back together. So we'll come over on this side first, and we'll go into assemble mode. And right click here. There we go. Rear suspension arm. And we'll put that back in from our inventory. Again, using the fast bolting and unbolting. Very, very handy. Put in the spring cap. And we'll put in the spring. We only have one of those. We only have one shock absorber cap as well. So not too confusing. Let's do that. And then... oh, is it just the one? Yeah, I guess it was just the one bolt that had to go in. Okay, it doesn't matter which tire goes on. They're both at 68%. And I don't think they have a mechanic for tire rotation here. Let's come over here to this suspension, and we will go into assemble mode again. Let's center the camera. Right click, make sure we get the new sway bar rear end link. And I believe we only have to do this rim here. And we'll just make sure we check our inventory before we go. All right. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we've removed all of these parts. Again, deplorable condition. Let's come back, take a look at our repair order where we got all of the repair all running gear faults sub job. And then there we go. Sloppy car steering took care of that. And Bob's your uncle. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what we're going to do now is drop the car. We'll stand back a little bit. That's kind of loud. And I've noticed that even though I can handle that loudness in post-processing, what it tends to make me do is because I can hear it in my ears, it causes me to increase my volume. And that's kind of hard to change in post-processing. Let's move the car to the center. Okay. And then, of course, what are we going to do? We're going to grab the camera. Yep. We'll get this. And let's focus and take our picture. Let's see. What if we did back here like this? Yeah, a couple pictures for good measure. And then what we're going to do, sell off all of these items. We don't really need to keep them around. Get a little bit of extra money for them. Not much, but clears out the inventory. And then we can pull in our repair order. We'll finish this job. We're going to get, let's see. We get reimbursed for the $283 spent. Bonus for completed tasks and bonus for completing the job. So not too bad. We're currently at 1858 on the experience. Let's see what we get when we finish this job. 1958. We're almost at 2000. So not bad. Oh, and a little bit of a frame job there. Ooh, what is going on? You see it? Do you see that, ladies and gentlemen? That's kind of annoying. Let's take a look at our phone and see what we need to be doing. Okay, so we have done the Katagiri Katsumoto before, and we've done a brake system job before. So I think we may do this one. If we take it, we're going to do this off camera. We've done a Maluk before as well, but we have not done an engine power has failed or put in new. We've done new timing parts on this one, but not the engine power has failed. So we're going to take this job, okay, and we'll put that one onto, man, that's an ugly car. I'll tell you what, that thing is ugly. Look at this. Engine power has failed, so air filter cylinder. Ooh, we're going to get into the inner workings of the engine. That'll be kind of cool. This is an air-cooled engine, so it's a little different than what I'm used to, because we don't have too many air-cooled engines anymore. And then, well, cam gear and time chains, we've done that before. So let's move this car to the left lifter, and then we'll see what just came in on the phone. A Royale Crown. Brake system needs fixing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a repair job by the toe. Let's do this one. And we will put this into the left side, or the other lift. Let's move this one. There we go. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode. And we got that rear suspension job done pretty quickly, but we've got two more waiting in the wings. Definitely we'll come back to this, the Maluk, for getting into some of the inner workings on that engine, which would be kind of nice to see. We may do most of this Katagiri. I believe that's what we got. Katagiri Katsumoto will do most of that probably off camera, because you've seen that car, you've seen that job. Let's see what else we got. Another, okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be stuck with brake system needs fixing for a little bit. I wonder if we can just decline a job. What's that going to do? Let's do that and that, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, we'll let the phone ring. It'll ring a couple more times as we get new jobs. Car is hard to control. We might take that one. Let's see what else they happen to throw at us. It generally starts ringing at the most inopportune moments. So anyway, guys, thank you for spending a little bit of time your afternoon with me this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. Join us next time as we get to sloppy car steering. That one will be fun to do because, again, it's an entirely different setup. Very small car, so we'll probably pull that one. But join us next time as we work on the engine on the Malouk here. I'm pretty excited about that one, so that'll be fun. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.